The earnings season is just around the corner, and let's throw the spotlight on Nomura's preview for the consumption space for Q1 FY27. The big question now is going to be, will the consumption sector be able to score a hat-trick quarter of double-digit sales and EBITDA growth? It does seem so, at least that is what Nomura is penciling in. They're saying the return of pricing growth will be seen with no volume impact, and that will be driving the sector sales growth at 10% on a year-on-year basis. So that's Nomura's estimate. When it comes to the consumption staples and paint segment, they're saying that the value growth will be about 10.4% on a year-on-year basis in terms of sales, and this is going to be above its 8-quarter average of 7.8% on a year-on-year basis. When it comes to their volume outlook, they do say that volume growth will be largely stable despite the low to mid-single-digit price hikes taken across the board by companies. Stable demand environment will be seen for the third straight quarter, and lower price raw material inventory will be driving operating profit growth at 11.8%, which again, by the way, is above the 8-quarter average growth of 5% on a year-on-year basis. When we talk about segments of demand, they do say that rural demand is starting to see some moderation. It continues to outpace urban, but urban demand is also catching up. So that's the broader view coming in. Let's talk about their revenue outlook. The highest revenue growth is expected for Titan, Nestle and Marico to the tune of 18 to 20%. On the flip side, the lowest revenue growth to the tune of 8 to 9% is expected for Colgate and Britannia. They believe that paint companies will report low teens revenue growth, and for United Spirits, they're penciling in weaker than peers revenue growth in mid-single digits. While that's on the revenue outlook, let's shift focus and talk about what the volume outlook is. Double-digit growth seen for Nestle and Berger Paints in terms of volumes, high single-digit growth for Asian Paints and Marico, Britannia, Godrej Consumer and Colgate as well. And lastly, mid to high single-digit decline is seen for United Spirits. That's something you want to be watching out for. Shifting focus, let's talk about the EBITDA growth outlook. Highest EBITDA growth of more than 20% is expected for Titan, Nestle and Tata Consumer on a year-on-year basis. On the flip side, lowest growth is expected in low single digits for Colgate when it comes to EBITDA. So these are the three important metrics that Nomura has been tracking, and that's a preview over there. Quickly taking a look at what the pricing action has been, what's the quantum of the price hikes taken by companies across their portfolio. Dabur is around 4%, Godrej Consumer 3 to 4%, HUL at 4% again. Colgate at low single digit. Marico has taken price cuts of 10% on the Parachute portfolio. The biggest move has come in on ITC because of the cigarette tax and the excise duty. 25 to 30% price hike is something that they've already taken. Paint companies lie around 13.5%. To sum it up, Nomura's top picks from the consumption space are Tata Consumer, Britannia, Titan and Asian Paints.